So today we have a 2015 Chevy Equinox LT with a 2.4 liter engine Ecotech, and what we're doing is a tune-up. So I just wanted to have this video to show you exactly what we do when we have vehicles like this. Okay, typically a normal tune-up on this vehicle runs, between 60 and 70,000 miles. This one has 156,000 miles, and it looks like it has never been or have a tune-up done. So I wanted to point out a couple of things and why it is important to have a tune-up done at the proper timing. When you do have a tune-up done at the proper timing, certain things must be done, such as check your throttle body for debris or residue around it, and check your coils and things like that. Clean your engine, check your air filter, things that have not been done in this car. So if my helper could come over, get closer, and take a look at the throttle body. This is actually not normal. If you look at this, I don't know what kind of stuff has gone, and throttle body should not have that much resistance when you push. So what we're gonna do is we're going to service the throttle body. That'll be part of our tune-up. Our coils, okay? This car is presenting a misfire. Okay, with each tune-up, these are supposed to be inspected and check, clean, and so we're going to be replacing each spark plug. Each coil and spark plugs. On top of that, look, it looks like somebody has been pouring just oil just to get by. And so this one is going to get a new oil. The whole engine is going to be washed. We have not checked the filter condition yet, but we are about to. And I just want to show you what the condition of this thing is. With that being said, he dropped off the car today, and he got a loaner from Olympia Motors. That's one of the benefits that you get by having your vehicle serviced with us. If you need to go to work, we understand that. And we offer a loaner vehicle. So we can work on your car while you're working. So, the air filter on this puppy is, wow, really, really dirty. It's not supposed to be that black. When you put the air filter to the sun, and if you're not able to see any light coming through the filter, like this one, it is time to change it. So, we'll show you. Again, if you want to take one more glance at the engine so you can see the before and after, we'll take another video when we're done with the vehicle. Alright guys, so here we have a clean engine, okay? We have put some chemicals, and now we have the engine running just so any extra water can dry out quickly. And so this is imperative in order for you to work, so especially when you're doing a tune-up and you're doing spark plug changes, a lot of debris will set in this spot over here. So when you take the coils off and you're about to take the spark plug, some debris could fall inside the cylinders. And this is not good. It's going just to give you problems. On top of that, working on a clean engine means you're not going to get as dirty. Simple as that. So if my helper could just take a look at the throttle body now, this picture is the chemicals that we put on the engine degreasers and all that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our air nozzle, and we're just going to remove any extra water or any debris from the top of the engine. And so it is important to have the engine running at the same time, because as the engine is warming up any sensors, so nothing is going to, it's going to dry out quickly, you know, a lot quicker. Let's just put it like that. And so also it is important that when you use your air nozzle, you use the proper pressure on the air nozzle so you don't, you know, damage any sensors. So what I have it set up is a 30 psi. It is very, very important. I mean, look, this engine is a lot cleaner than what it was before. And you can see the before and after videos. And so now we can go ahead and start working on cleaning the throttle body and take the ignition coils off, and then take the spark plugs out. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we're going to start cleaning the throttle body. I have the car running at 2,000 RPMs right now. So the throttle body is barely open. So it's got a gap enough. It's probably like a millimeter and a half, maybe two. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this chemical into the throttle body, and it's just going to start, the car is going to try to stall, okay? And then it's going to, what this is going to do is this is going to be cleaning the valve, the top of the valve is going to clean like everything on top. And so in older cars like this, or older, you will see a lot of smoke coming out of the tailpipe. And so you just have to do this for about, well, really until you empty the whole thing. And so it'll be a lot quieter once we are done. This should be done every 70 to 90,000 miles at least. Sometimes you need two people, one person inside, making sure that they're keeping the revolutions at 2,000 RPM, no more. But in this case, we worked it out with our computer. At the same time, I have the car running and I'm doing a synthetic motor flux. All right, I put this in the crankcase, empty the whole bottle, and I have the engine running for about 15 minutes, so it's almost done. But since I wanted to do the throttle body cleaning at the same time, well, not at the same time, I'm doing these things at the same time. You know, just to kill two birds with one stone. So now we have this empty bottle, and we're going to turn the engine off, do the oil change, and then retest the throttle body, and we should be done. All right, so here we have the final product, let's say it like that. We have done a brake flush on this car. We did the engine wash. We did oil change. We did spark plugs and ignition coils. We did the engine service, which is replacing the air filter, cleaning the throttle body, and of course do the wash. This engine is as clean as it could get. You could actually eat off this engine. And of course, I marked everything that we have done here today, just so the customer knows, because just by looking at this, at the engine right now, you can't tell what has been done. You will have to remove the air box and then the engine cover and so on and so forth. But that's why we have taken this video, so he can see, or you guys can see, the before and after pictures or before and after video. So case closed, everybody happy.